Article 4 of Maryland's Declaration of Rights, that the people of this state have the sole and exclusive right of regulating the government thereof and the police. But and there's a little bit extra in there that I can't memorize verbatim. But we, the people, have the right to regulate the police and the government internally. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. Why is it that it's been nearly 2 weeks since I've sent emails to the Maryland State Police and they are ignoring me? They have not even said, Mr. Reuter, we do not want to talk to you. We don't have to talk to you. Period. No, they're pretending like they didn't even get my message. And that is so disrespectful because I was so cooperative with them back in January of 2019. They had some questions for me and I answered them. I answered them as honestly and as truthfully as I could. And they don't even have the decency to, on the taxpayer dime, mind you, they are being paid to sit there and answer emails. I wasn't paid to send them an email, but they don't even have the just respect to tell me that they received my email, and unfortunately, we're not going to sit down and answer your questions. We're not going to do a phone interview. We're not going to do anything. It's just a simple ghosting of the citizen. Well, Article 4 is going to come up in the future, because I will be talking about these Declaration of Rights more and more and more. So eventually more people are informed about what they're able to do when it comes to the government. See, this is why I don't understand people like Donald Trump, and they're like, oh, give the police sovereign immunity, qualified immunity, let them do whatever they want. No. When you sign that dotted line to become a government employee, you are supposed to be scrutinized. That is a part of the job. If you don't like it, you can work in the private sector. Simple as that. And then people like me can't touch you. People like me can't be digging through your emails, digging through your different things. No, I don't have a right to do that to a private company. That's why you don't really see me talking about private companies. But as soon as you sign the dotted line to be a police officer, an elected official, what have you, yes, you agree to the contract. And that number one contract, that number one agreement, the social contract, whatever you want to call it, is the Constitution. Whether that be for the federal Constitution, the United States Constitution, or the state Constitution. Or at the local level, you have to agree to whatever their charter rules are, their charter ordinances. These people just don't get it. They think that I'm just going to give up. Bro, do you understand who you're even ignoring? Listen to me. Listen to me, okay? I am the type of guy who, if you don't listen to me through emails, through videos, through phone calls, eventually I show up at your doorstep. I have the videos to prove it. So why don't you just do yourself a favor and respond to my emails? And if you're too much of a coward to sit down and talk to me about what went down in January of 2019 and March 2020 through December 2021, if you don't have the guts to do that, just let me know. And I'll make a note of it in the book that you're too much of a coward to answer my questions, that you're uncooperative, that I gave you the chance. I gave you the time of day to answer your questions, but you won't do the same for me. It's not a two-way street, apparently. Coppers, Sergeant, Detective, or Detective Sergeant Scott Collier, whatever your title is. Bottom line is this. If you are a citizen, if you are a civilian, as they like to call us, do not be cooperative with them because they don't give it back. When you want to get their body-worn camera footage to see what went down during a particular arrest that the news media are not covering for whatever reason, you know what they say to you? Give us a few $100s. Don't give them your video footage. Don't give them your audio footage. Not unless they pay the price. Because if that's how it's going to be, it needs to be equal. per the 14th Amendment's Equal Protection Clause. That's right. Know your rights, treat them the way that they treat us, and that's how it's going to be. I still somewhat back the blue, but not like I used to. I've learned my lesson, and it's a goddamn shame.